It's 10 trivia questions on 3-word answers. All of your answers will be exactly 3 words long. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show and having some fun with me in your ears today on the podcast. We put the show out every single day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes we play catch up, but eventually all the episodes come out, and that's what I'm doing today. So recording today's will catch me up through Tuesday, June 28th, 2022. If you're listening into the future, I hope it's great. I hope, flying cars and things like that. They always want flying cars in the future. My kids now, they're like, why don't we have flying cars? I'm like, I don't know. They always promised in Jetsons that we'd have them, but we don't. But we do have trivia podcasts, and we'll get there eventually, and we'll be cruising around the skies listening to questions and answers from yours truly. Before we jump into 3-word answers, where all the answers are 3 words long, we have a guessing game of Who Am I? I am a Hollywood legend. I am perhaps the most impersonated star of all. I was born in Pennsylvania in 1908. I died in 1997. I won the Best Actor Oscar in 1940. I flew 20 combat missions with the U.S. Air Force in World War II. I played deceased band leader Glenn Miller. I also played Lindbergh in The Spirit of St. Louis. I outlived Bogey, Gable, Tracy, and Grant. Who am I with the initials JS? The answer is Jimmy Stewart. There's my terrible impression with a cold. Jimmy Stewart was the answer there for the Hollywood legend, often impersonated, who died in 97. How quick did you get that one, if you got it at all? Kind of tough today. We're going to jump into 3-word answers for some more, hopefully not so tough questions. Right now, here we go. All right, 3-word answers. Number 1, David Berkowitz was also known as what notorious serial killer? Number 1, David Berkowitz was also known as what notorious serial killer? Number 1. Number 2, what Beatles song starts with, when I find myself in times of trouble? What Beatles song starts with the line, when I find myself in times of trouble? Number 3, what animal-themed 2 to 4 player tabletop game was invented by Fred Kroll in 1967? Number 4, what famous motion picture dog was born in Lorraine, France in 1918? Number 5, Paul Reiser plays one half of the Patriarchs on what 3-season sitcom starting in 1987? Number 6, what Sony PlayStation game series stars a warrior named Kratos? Number 7, what location named Dessert acquired its name when cakes and pies were cooked in the same pans at the East Coast Omni Parker House in the late 19th century? What location named Dessert acquired its name when cakes and pies were cooked in the same pans at the East Coast Omni Parker House in the late 19th century? Number 8, what Jack Black comedy is also the name of an actual institution for musical education? What Jack Black comedy is also the name of an actual institution for musical education? Number 9, which 1940s musical features James Cagney's character going to the White House to meet FDR? Number 10, what classic album was released by Bruce Springsteen in 1975? And for 2 points, your 3-word answers bonus question. What is the capital and state name of our 9th U.S. state? In the United States, what's the capital and state name of our 9th U.S. state? Those are your questions for today's game. 3-word answers when we come back. Here we go with the answers to 3-word answers. Number 1, David Berkowitz was also known as what notorious serial killer? Son of Sam. Son of Sam. Number 2, what Beatles song starts with when I find myself in times of trouble? Let it be. Gotta let it be. Number 3, what animal-themed 2 to 4 player tabletop game was invented by Fred Kroll in 1967? Hungry, Hungry Hippos. Number 3, Hungry, Hungry Hippos. Number 4, what famous motion picture dog was born in Lorraine, France in 1918? Rin Tin Tin. Rin Tin Tin. Number 5, Paul Reiser plays one half of the patriarchs on what 3-season sitcom starting in 1987? My Two Dads. My Two Dads. Number 6, what Sony PlayStation game series stars a warrior named Kratos? What a great series. God of War. Never played the newest one. On PlayStation 5, maybe? 4? I think it was 5. But it looked awesome, and I know it's great. At some point, I'll try and find it. Number 7, what location named Dessert acquired its name when cakes and pies were cooked in the same pans? At the East Coast Omni Parker House in the late 19th century, Boston Cream Pie. East Coast was a clue there. Boston Cream Pie. Number 8, what Jack Black comedy is also the name of an actual institution for musical education? School of Rock. Number 9, which 1940s musical features James Cagney's character going to the White House to meet FDR? Yankee Doodle Dandy. And number 10, what classic album was released by Bruce Springsteen in 1975? Born to Run. For 2 points, your bonus question. The capital and state name of the 9th U.S. state? Concord, New Hampshire. Concord, New Hampshire. A lot of fun on today's episode. If you have more fun in your life, maybe an anniversary party, a surprise birthday party, a fundraiser for your kids' marching band organization, reach out to me, ryanbuds@gmail.com, or go to triviawithbuds.com and click on Contact. Tell me what you got going on. I'll tell you all the possibilities for how we can make it super fun to raise money or celebrate the ones you love at work or at home or anywhere. triviawithbuds.com. Thanks for supporting the show on Patreon, patreon.com/triviawithbuds. About to send a new puzzle, a word grid puzzle, where you have to cross off different words to come up with a famous quote. I'm going to send that to everybody at the $3 tier and above with a sticker or magnet or something fun like that. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to get on that tomorrow, Wednesday, June 29th. So you should get it by the end of the week or early next week. We have a fact of the day for you. The fact is the ginkgo is the oldest surviving tree species, having remained on the planet for some 200 million years. 200 million years, the ginkgo tree species. There you go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.